Today, we're going to explore one of the most important and transformative practices for unlocking our true potential, being kind and loving towards ourselves. Growing up, I don't think I was ever really taught how to be kind to myself. My parents always told me to care for others, and when I cared for myself too much, I felt like I was really selfish. Our culture praises achievement and status, making it really difficult to just be content with yourself as you are. I used to be incredibly hard on myself anytime I experienced setbacks or negative emotions. If I felt happy one day but lonely the next, I wondered what was wrong with me. Over time, though, I realized that this ebb and flow is totally normal and human. One moment, you may feel on top of the world, and the next, you could spiral into sadness. This doesn't mean you're flawed or abnormal at all. Too often, we are our own harshest critics. We berate ourselves for failures, dwell on shortcomings, and engage in destructive self-talk that erodes our confidence and motivation. But the reality is, practicing self-love and treating yourself with compassion is essential for achieving your biggest goals and dreams. Let's recognize that experiencing a wide range of emotions is part of the human experience. Feeling happy one minute and down the next doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It simply means you're human. We all experience this. But because not many people are vocal about it, so you may feel like you are the only one who suffers this. But in reality, many, if not most of us, all experience this range of emotions. Life can be brutal, and it's crucial to develop self-love because honestly, no one else is going to prioritize your healing and growth like you can. Instead of judging yourself harshly for negative emotions, try to accept them as valid parts of your experience. Acknowledge and allow the feelings, whether it's sadness, anxiety, or frustration. Often we get caught up in what we haven't achieved rather than celebrating our progress and growth. The truth is, the path to greatness starts with learning self-love. Looking back on my own journey, I experienced more failures than I can count. But by practicing self-compassion, I built resilience to navigate setbacks and bounce back stronger. Without self-compassion, I would continue spending a lot of time dwelling on failures and sadness. But with self-compassion, it helped get myself back up as quickly as possible and helped me keep moving forward. Self-love fuels your inner fire. When you believe in yourself and prioritize your well-being, you're more motivated to pursue your passions. Self-love gives you the courage to take risks, learn from mistakes, and keep striving. So no matter how bad of a mistakes you make, never be too harsh on yourself. You do the best you can with what you have in that moment. And when you know better, you do better. Learn to love yourself, even when you make so many stupid mistakes. You are in your own journey. So stop worrying whether you are ahead or behind compared to some random dude out there. So let's take a look at some examples of how to reframe negative self-talk with kindness. Maybe you hit snooze one too many times and now you're running late. Instead of berating yourself, take a deep breath and acknowledge, hey, I overslept. It happens. Or adjust my schedule today and try to get to bed earlier tonight. Or you make a mistake at work. Instead of dwelling on it, remind yourself everyone makes mistakes. Or learn from this and do better next time. Take a moment to calm down and then address the issue. Or maybe you feel anxious at a social event. Instead of judging yourself, acknowledge your feelings and offer yourself some self-compassion. It's okay to feel nervous, to experience fears. I can take a deep breath and focus on small interactions. What if you failed today? What if you look totally embarrassed today? Just try again and again and again. I promise you, nobody will give a shit about how you feel. Everybody will forget about who you are an hour later. So 5 years from now, all of the stupid mistakes you make will not be matter anymore. So remind yourself this when you make mistakes, or when you're afraid of making ones. Or maybe you catch yourself thinking, I'm such a failure. Stop and reframe the thought with something kind. I'm learning and growing. Challenges are a part of life. So remember, you aren't alone in this journey of self-discovery. Embrace the imperfect moments and celebrate your wins. But most importantly, be your own biggest supporter. Take it one day at a time, treating yourself with kindness and watching your inner light pave the path ahead. Remember, this world can be very brutal. People can turn your back on you at any time, including the people that you trust in your life. It is life. But the only person you should never ever turn back is yourself. So learn to love and be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself, love yourself, and do something nice to yourself. Hey, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe to my podcast and leave a review on your favorite platform. And if you're feeling generous, share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. And until next time, stay awesome, stay limitless, and stay you.